She is some sick Hillary Clinton, huh? What a sick son of a. The whole party, a bunch of degenerates.
It's going to be pretty hard to look at us and say, you know what? Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive. As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president.
This cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last.
What happens when you mix a political rally, fascism, and Madison Square Garden? You get Trump's latest nightmare of a gathering. Think I'm exaggerating? Nope. This wasn't just your average Trump rally. It was a full-on descent into raw fascism. And I've got the inside scoop from someone who was there. Curious? You should be. Legends are created in Madison Square Garden. No, people, not today. It is hosting a Trump rally today. It sounds like a fall from grace. Imagine a sea of red MAGA hats that stretches in all directions. The elves appeared as if Santa's workshop had a fire sale. A strange political mosh pit is created as protest signs bob up and down in the crowd. And the mood? Twice as orange and thicker than Trump's spray tan. At a political rally, you would expect everyone would shake hands and kiss each other. However, it is more akin to standing in line at a haunted house. The atmosphere is spooky, as if everyone is waiting for the ghost of past poor choices to suddenly appear. Let's take a moment to discuss this crowd. Are these Joes just like you? No, more like a field trip was chosen by the local clown college. The shirt that one of the men is wearing reads, "Make liberals cry again." Very sophisticated friend. Meanwhile, another has a banner that reads, "Trump 2024, because America needs a comeback." Like a rotten penny indeed. I heard some truly amazing things from the rally attendees. Trump's gonna drain the swamp and make America great again, declared one woman who was dressed in everything that had stars on it. "My will to live is the only thing being drained here, lady." "We're taking our country back," said another man wearing a Trump no more bull tag cap. Oh, the irony. And from whom? The Fairy of the Tooth? You can't help but wonder what's going on behind those doors as visitors stream into MSG.
We need to slaughter this other people. We need to bring 100 million votes to Donald Trump.
It's going to be pretty hard to look at us and say, you know what? Kamala Harris, she got 85 million votes because she's just so impressive.
Out of character for me to speak at a Nazi rally. I was just in Israel, but I took the gig.
A political gathering or the worst comedy club in the world? It's simultaneously neither and both, spoiler alert. We finally get a first look inside, and it's not pretty, I tell you. The American flag appears to have been blended with glitter and MAGA products, and the resulting mixture was then detonated around the arena. Red, white, and blue are more prevalent than at a Captain America gathering. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Do you know what they mean? Well, it's about the train crash in this instance. And this rally was a huge success. Have you ever wondered what happens when we the people turns into we the crazies in political speeches? We're gonna find out, so stay put. It's like someone threw up all over Madison Square Garden, red, white, and blue. There are more flags on the stage than there would be for a 4th of July parade. Like a beehive that just finished a gallon of Red Bull, the audience is humming. Perhaps it's just the perspiration from all those MAGA caps, but you can almost smell the excitement.
In the air.
Trump 2024, let's fucking go!
As the first Samoan, Malaysian, low IQ, former California prosecutor ever to be elected president.
No, they've done very bad things to this country. They are indeed the enemy from within, but this is who we're fighting.
Madison Square Garden, let's do this!
Let's start with Trump's favorite Nosferatu mimic, Stephen Miller. When he takes the platform, this man says something very amazing. America is for Americans and Americans only. Steve, wow. Did you use that from your grandfather's How to Be a 1930s Dictator manual? Or did you think of it on your own? But there's still more. The human equivalent of a perplexed golden retriever, Tucker Carlson, chooses to weigh in. After surveying the area, he declares, "I don't see any Nazis here." Perhaps that's because you left your mirror at home, Tucker. This item is being devoured by the throng as if it were the last remaining piece of Trump's steak. USA, USA is what they are chanting, but it doesn't sound patriotic. It's more akin to your inebriated neighbor shouting USA after igniting illicit fireworks at 3 in the morning. The kind of patriotism that drives you to relocate to Canada, you know. This one is giving political analysts a field day. They claim that this isn't your typical political event. This is beginning to resemble Fascism 101. These people seem to have thought, hey, this looks neat, after discovering an old We Too propaganda guide. Let's try it out. The crowd becomes restless just when you believe it can't get any worse.
America is for Americans and Americans only.
She is some sick Hillary Clinton, huh? What a sick son of a The whole party, a bunch of degenerates.
She is the devil, whoever screamed that out. She is the Antichrist.
They are aware that the big event is approaching. That's correct, people. The orange turd himself will soon be joining us. What insights will Donnie Diapers impart to our audience today? Will he eventually divulge the method behind his comb-over that defies gravity? The way Trump waddles onto the stage makes you feel as though you're watching a live version of the Emperor's new clothes. In this rendition, however, the Emperor is orange, the suits are ill-fitting, and everyone is acting as though he makes sense rather than pointing out that he is nude. From the inside, this demonstration appears to be more of a casting call for America's Got Fascism than a political gathering. It serves as a clear warning that democracy cannot be watched from a distance. We might have to do more than just laugh at these idiots if we don't want to wind up on a horrible reality TV program called The Apprentice Dictator Edition.
Cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that, a lampshade? I'm just kidding, that's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
They're the enemy of the people, the press.
We've seen the show, but what are the consequences? Shall we have a look at it? For if we don't, we may find ourselves wishing that our greatest political issue wasn't a president who couldn't spell the word coffee. There you have it, people. In addition to being a complete failure, Trump's event was like witnessing a clown car collide with a trash fire. This isn't just about a single night of Grumpy Trumpy's best songs, though. It's more of a wake-up call than his orange hair. Not only is this type of discourse irritating, but it is also detrimental to democracy. Giving a toddler matches and expecting them to avoid setting the home on fire is like that. Furthermore, Donnie Diapers isn't exactly renowned for having self-control. Don't just sit there and roll your eyes, though. Recall that while laughter may be the best medicine, voting is the actual remedy we require. Drag your ass to the polls the next time election day arrives. I assure you that it is preferable to viewing another episode of America's Got Fascism. Folks, see you at the polling station.